Hello guys, today I'm going to guide you through on how to make your very first project in 3JS. And so essentially, what is 3JS? 3JS is a JavaScript module or add-on that allows you to use WebGL, which is a 3D rendering graphic controlling center used for websites. You can search more about that. I'm not really a professional in that field. So anyhow, so we have to create a 3JS project, and then what is in a 3JS project? So there's the scene, the camera, and the render. Those three are the most important ones. So you render your objects in the scene, and then use your camera to see the objects. And that's all. And all the rest is logics, and let's get started. So you see I have a really simple box here with the normal geometry on it, normal material. So what is normal material? It essentially just helps you see the directions of the material and also helps you better look for flaws. And of course, let's CD back. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I just kind of messed up this. Let me just remove this, and then yep. So npm create vite at latest. This is the thing we're going to be using to run our apps. We're using the vite app. We'll just call it first project. And then we're going to use vanilla and JavaScript because TypeScript is kind of for bigger projects. And okay, so since we have a project, let's see what's in here. We have a public and a source where our files are, and then our index.html in the very root of the folder. And let's cd public. Sorry, cd my bad, first project. And then what we have to do now is npm install. Npm install. And after we install the npm, you go to package.json, you can see a dev which runs the vite. So I'm going to npm run dev. So now we have this. You can see it's replaced because I'm running a new app, of course. And we don't really want this, so let's just remove everything that's in here. And you can be gone. And styles.css, I kind of don't really need this. And let's go to main.js and HTML. So now what we have to do is we have to actually install 3JS. npm install 3. Install 3. And while it's doing that, I can show you how to make a canvas. So canvas, and then we have to give it an ID. We're gonna call it experience for now. And just quickly in the 3JS, we do HTML body overflow. We're gonna hide that overflow because we don't want that. Top 0, left 0. And okay, now let's go to the main.js. And this is gonna be essentially what everything about 3JS is from. And if you're organizing bigger code, perhaps need more files than just the main 3JS file to keep it, concise and clear. So we import as 3 from 3. Star sign is essentially a indicator for that we're importing everything. But then if you're not importing everything, you can do import perhaps box geometry from 3. It still works, but then you will have to import a lot if you are using a lot. So let's create a canvas. Equals to document.query selector. Sorry, I forgot to put the const. That's just a typo. Canvas equals to, and then we're going to do hashtag experience. I think that's experience. I think that's what I call it. Yep. Exactly. And after that, we have to do sizes. My bad. Const sizes equals to width. It's not giving the thing I want. Window dot inner width, and height is window dot inner height. Now we have the canvas, the sizes. Now we need to have the scene. Scene const scene equals to, making a lot of typos. New 3 dot scene. Now we're using the 3 object for the first time. And now let's get back to what we need. So after we have the scene, we need to have the camera, which is also very important. And let's just put that below. Const camera equals new 3 dot orthographic camera. I'm going to show you the difference between an orthographic camera and a perspective camera. Let's do perspective camera for now. and we need the kind of display ratio, and then width sizes dot width s dot height. Can I do this? I cannot. Sizes dot height. Sorry, that's a divide because it's a ratio, and then 100. Now that's good. So after that, we need the camera. Oh, sorry, my bad. We need the render. Render equals to 3 dot gl webgl. My bad. Render webgl render, and we just need to quickly set the canvas because it's the same. Can just leave it like that, and Antilles to be true. And now we have the render. We need to set the size for the render. Set size, sizes dot width and sizes dot height, and render dot set render scene camera. And now we have all the basic stuff here, but I would like to do something with the camera so we can see the thing, because currently our camera is at the very center, but if we're creating objects, then we're going to be stuck in the center with the camera, so we cannot render anything. So I have to move it a bit. So I'm just going to do camera dot position dot set 030, and then scene dot camera, which I forgot to do. So you have to add everything to your scene before actually rendering it. And const tick, do a arrow header, and then render dot render scene camera, and then window dot request animation frame. So it essentially just loops. Whoa, why is there oh, because need to use curly brackets for this. And then tick. Now let's see, is there any error? There shouldn't be, because yeah, there is no error. Oh, sorry, got to do padding 0, margin 0. Okay, now that's good. Now we need to add something, which I'm going to put it here. Wait, no, not here. Objects, and then let's just make a material. Const material equals to 3 new dot mesh standard. Okay, let's do normal because we're just testing for now. And const box geometry equals to new 3 dot box geometry 1 and okay, that's meant to be capitalized, and that's also meant to be capitalized. Const box mesh, I like to use a camel case, new 3 dot mesh, and then we have the box geometry and material, and then let's add it to the scene. Box mesh, but we kind of can't see it for now for some reason. This is because I need to camera dot look at. Yes, now it is working. But you can probably see it's a square and not a cube, which is really what we want. So let's import a new feature from 3JS, and it is called the orbit controls. From 3/examples/ I kind of forgot. Example JSM? Yes, JSM. JSM/controls/orbit controls. And then we will need to, let's just put it inside objects, because why not? Const controls equals to new orbit controls. And then we need to pass in 2 objects, which is the camera and the render.dom element. And then scene.add controls. Oh, sorry, I don't think I meant to do this. I kind of forgot. Oh yes, it was working just like this. Okay, I mean we can add controls.enable damping equals to true. This will just enable damping. Controls.damping factor equals to 0.04. I think you're meant to put like a real small number. Oh sheesh, okay, 0.4 perhaps. Okay, no. Okay, I actually have no idea. Oh my days. Okay. What am I meant to set for this? Let me just quickly go back to the main page and see. 0.05. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because I'm using a touchpad, it's kind of weird. But then, you know, if you're using a normal one, it's fine. So I'm just gonna disable it quickly for now. I'm gonna explain more about it later on. So since we have an orbit control, we can kind of tell that we want the camera to be here, and not really just here. Yes. So here, let's kind of just set the y-axis to be more up, which is just gonna be no, that's I think that's the y, so 4. And then let's move a bit of the x. Let's move a bit more, 3. Okay, now you can see. You can still see the bit of zigzags, and you can see that when it goes too near, it will stop rendering. I think that's a bit too close. Too far. Okay, now you can see it stops rendering only when it's super close. Okay, so now we have a basic thing in 3ds. Hope you learned something, and next lesson we're going to talk about the basic shaders and lights. Yeah, the lights are really important. Okay, so hope you follow along. Probably see that this is a new series that I'm starting, because recently I've been learning a lot about 3ds, and I'm not really fluent in JavaScript, but then because I use a lot of React 3 Fiber, which I'm also going to talk about in the future, is another JavaScript plugin that allows you to organize 3ds files really efficiently and conveniently. And good luck in the future.